Shalom. Welcome to part 10 of the Proverbs series. Chapter 10. The Proverbs of Shalom. Shalom, which probably known as Solomon. Shalom. With regard to a wise son, the father is delighted, but a son with regard to Yahweh is a senseless sorrow to the one, not the mother. On material, Glad Times of Philippians 690, which you would have seen from, Proverbs 4. Shared one quite similar. Or it could be the same one. What is of your spiritual treasure? Collection may benefit the guilty, the lawless, but the justification of Yahweh shall at that time rescue one who will be Israel from death. Satan is who would let starve of Yahweh a righteous self-confess, but a life of the engulfing ruin of the guilty, irrelevant one, Yahweh shall depose. Daniel 8:25, Yeshayahu 31:8. Poverty lowers an existent man, I turn free, but at the hand of Yahweh the sharp ones gain fulfillment. The wise son with regard, having been trained, will become Yehuphah, profession of Yahweh, but the ones not of Yahweh belong to the senseless one. He shall use for an attendant. A circumspect or intelligent son of you, Israel, is a preserved safety from painful burning heat, but blasted from the wind of Yahweh shall be the harvest with regard to the outlaw sons in Israel. The seed of blessings of Yahweh, that is from Israel, is the great head of the justified, but the mouth of the guilty ones, the irreverent, will cover up the unjust violence, the untimely mourning of the flesh, of taking away Yahweh. The memorial of delivering up by betrayal of the just one in exchange for nothing by Israel is an eulogy, but of a guilty or reverent one. The name of the servant of Yahweh is quenched, Yahushua. A wise heart will accept to shun commandments when it has no regard of Yahweh, for the uncovered speech being crooked shall be thrown aside. One walking in completeness walks confidently, but not against Yahweh. One perverting the favour of the way of the sun shall be made known. One without regard, nodding assent to the vision source of the deceit among nobody of Israel, collects by hand the distresses belonging to the men. But one without regard of Yahweh, critical among nobody of Israel, of the unreservedness of speech, makes peace outside. A spring of life of the ones in Israel is the hand or control of the just one, but the mouth of the criminal, irreverent one, Disclosures 13:5, will cover up the unjust violence of taking away Yahweh. Because hatred rouses up strife, but Yahweh shall cover affectionate love over every one, not of the one of perdition, Avedon, who is found of disputing, 1 Keph 4:8. The ear, or 2 Moshe 3:14 of Israel, whose speech predicates wisdom, is a rod which smites the snowbread of the heartless man, on no principles, no reflection. The wise will hiddenly treasure up discernment of the mouth of Yahweh, Yakahanan 6:40. But the impetuous draws dear to being abducted. The property of the filled ones, or given his names, is a fortified city, but the abduction from Yahweh of the reverent is poverty, or deprivation of his name, Tayyam 3. The work of Yahushua produces the life of the justified ones, but the produce about Yahweh of the irreverent or guilty are errors. The way of life keeps the edification training of the just one, but education training not ascertaining Yahweh is misleading. Daniel 2:22, Yeshayahu 29:13-14, Matthew 11:25-26, and 1 Corinthians 1:19. The admirable speech of the justified ones covers up removing hostility, but the ones not of Yahweh, which dish out reviling, are the most senseless. The ear, or 2 Moshe 3:14 of Israel, of the many words which are of you, you shall flee away from the transgression, but one limiting it to the speech of Yahweh is circumspect. Ye shall be the profession of Yahweh, or Yehovah. The language of the just one is silver on fire, Songs 12:6. But the heart or principal reflection for Yahweh of an irrelevant guilty one shall quit. The speech of the justified ones is well acquainted with the entrance door of high things. 14:22, 15:2, 22:17, 29:7 of Proverbs. Songs 118, 19 to 20, Yakahanan's Glad Tidings 10, 1 to 9. But the senseless ones not of Yahweh among the ones of Israel belonging to the poverty come to an end, and the seat of blessings of Yahweh that is from Israel, great head of the just one, her son, shall fulfill Israel, but Satan is for whom perdition, or Abaddon, shall add the aggravation of her son to the heart of the ones in Israel. Among the ones of Israel, senseless is the sport of the powers. It bruises itself with evil plans, but not the wisdom of Yahweh. She bursts mindfulness to an existent one, the Ish. Among the ones of Israel, for perdition, the guilty or reverent one is driven about. But the longing desire of the justified one of Yahweh is approved. He will grant, as a devastating blast is to pass over the reverent guilty. One is obliterated, but the justified one of Yahweh, keeping aloft from his society, Israel escapes into me, the foundation of the Eternal One. Like vinegar is harmful for the teeth of Israel, like smoke is for the eyes, thus is the transgression for the one making use of it. 1:18-19, Proverbs, Glad Tidings of Philippus 68-69. But the acknowledgement of Yahweh adds days, so Yahweh shall cut short the years of the reverent or guilty ones. Joy lingers with justified ones, but Yahweh shall ruin the expectations of the guilty ones. The stronghold for the complete ones is the way of Yahweh, but the acknowledgement of Yahweh is Yahweh's abduction of the workers of the wicked trouble. Glad tidings of the truth. The justified ones, not of the eon which is of you, or pre-recycling, shall be moved from Yahweh. Will let the guilty ones, or reverent of you, inhabit the land. The mouth of a justified one drops wisdom, but Yahweh shall cut off the perverted language. The speech of justified men drops what they know is acceptable, but Yahweh turns himself away from the mouth of the guilty one. Footnotes to come. I'm just checking out what footnotes we got here. I've got a footnote here. Masoretic change Strong's 3045 to 7462 provides pasture an error of changing a shit to a that. I'll share it down the bottom anyway. Masoretic change a derivative of Strong's 7311 to 7227 multitudes. Found alone in LXX, this is Strong's 5867, not 5769, age. Early alterations found in LXX, but erased from the Masoretic, seen elsewhere, also corrected according to the context and other scriptures. The original said, you can see the word there, whereas it was changed to, and you can see the total difference in change. Early alteration found both in LXX and Masoretic, corrected according to context and other scriptures, originally said that word, not this other word, same as above. And yeah, that's it for that one. So thank you for listening once again, and may you be blessed, and shalom.